If you were on YouTube in 2021, you probably remember a Minecraft SMP called Third Life. Third Life used a plugin to handle the life system. However, I'm going to try to make it with only command blocks. The board. So, theoretically, this should be really simple. The goal is to recreate Third Life's live system using only command blocks, which isn't hard at all. So basically, the main thing we need is a scoreboard for deaths, right? Without this, none of this is possible. And it's actually built into Minecraft itself. So then teams for each color. And then the last thing is a dead team that puts players in spectator. So the first thing we need to do is a scoreboard for deaths. /scoreboard objectives add, I'm just gonna call it deaths, and then death count. So if I were to die right now, I am now at 1 death. So now that we have these, we're gonna start with the green team. Team, join, green, and this is where the target selector comes in. So at A, scores equals deaths equals 0. And then I'm also gonna do team equals none. So if they're on another team, it won't add them to green. So I'm not going to be added to green right now because my death count is 1. If I set it to 0, I'm now on green team. And it does that all automatically. And this is all we need for me to join green team, is this one command block. So now for yellow team, it's a little more complex because you have to leave the team beforehand. So what we're gonna do is team leave at A, scores equals deaths equals 1, team equals green. Okay, so then if I set my deaths to 1, it removes me from the team. So now we need a chain command block. So chain conditional, it needs to be conditional. And then we're gonna do team join yellow at A, scores equals deaths equals 1, team equals none. Okay, so when this one fires, it'll fire this one. That's what conditional does. Conditional just means that it will only run the command within the command block if the one below it succeeded in its command. So if I were to set my deaths to 0, I am on green, and then set it to 1, I'm on yellow. And so red is basically exactly the same. So then now if I set my death count to 2, I'm on red team. Alright, now for the dead team. I'm going to do team leave at A, scores equals deaths equals 3. Because if they've died 3 times, they have no lives left because they start with 3 lives. And then team equals red. Okay, then a chain command block on top of that, that's conditional. So this is where it gets a little tricky because we need to give them a title saying you died, and we also need to add them to a dead team so that if someone else dies, they won't get the title as well. So what we're gonna do is title at A, scores equals deaths equals 3, team equals none, title, and then we're just gonna do color dark red, and then text you ran out of lives. Game mode spectator at A, scores equals deaths equals 3, team equals none, and then the last one is team join dead at A, scores equals deaths equals 3, team equals none. And that's like literally it, alright? So if I were to die one more time, I run out of lives and I'm in spectator mode. And the nice thing about the way this works too is if you're an admin, you can still go into creative, and you can also reset your deaths. So I can do scoreboard, players, set, me, deaths, 0, right? And then slash team leave for me, and now I'm on green. And that's like, it's just 3 commands to get back into the game if you want. And then, you know, obviously if you die again, yellow team, die again, red team, die again, no lives. That's it.